Hi, my name is Rob, and I'm from the Keeping Up with the Kardashians podcast, and welcome to Star Trek Jeopardy, Episode 2. If you were here and watched the first episode, first off, thank you, and welcome back. If you have not watched the first episode, scroll up, give it a watch, let us know what you think. You know what? Actually, while you're at it, give us a subscribe, a like, and a comment. Now let's go over how this works. I have 6 brand new categories and 30 brand new questions. If you get a question right, you get the points. If you get it wrong, you deduct the points. But the good news is no one knows what's going on. You can cheat all you want. Pause the question, look it up, don't deduct the points. No one knows, who cares? But drop us your points in the comments below. And now, let's check out the board. Holodeck mishaps. Federation planets. Name that bridge. Paramount sucks. Now, this is a category all about the way Paramount sucks. And then the Rocketeer. Now, the reason this Rocketeer category came across is because I love the Rocketeer. If you listen to our podcast, you already know that. So I was trying to figure out a way to work that into a guest star category. And then when I looked through the cast for the Rocketeer, I realized there's a ton of these people that have been in Star Trek. So hence the Rocketeer category. Let's go to the first question. Holodeck mishaps for 200. This character was not meant to be a long-term solution as the ship's doctor. And that is the Doctor from Voyager. Federation planets for 200. A popular vacation spot for pleasure. And the answer is Risa. Now my question is, would you go to Risa? Because it seems like a lot going on there. On paper it might look all right, but it's kind of sketchy, especially if Riker's there. Name that bridge for 200. So I'm going to show you a picture of a bridge, and all you have to do is name that bridge. Name that bridge. That's the Enterprise D. I mean, it's going to be easy. It's the 200 round. Of course it's going to be easy. Trek Tech for 200. Sometimes you just have to scatter your molecules to get somewhere. And the answer is the Transporter, not Jason Statham. Paramount sucks for 200. Paramount recently canceled this animated fan favorite. And that is Star Trek Lower Decks. And again, if you watch episode 1, Lower Decks was a rough start for me, but when you start to watch it, it really is a love letter to Star Trek. Check it out. And we're going to close up the 200 category with the Rocketeer. Now to elaborate a little bit, I'll show you a picture of someone in the Rocketeer and just name who they were in Star Trek. He has been in a bunch of stuff. So he was in Strange New Worlds, Commander Buck Martinez. He was in Discovery, simply as a creepy Orion. He was in DS9 as Grady. And then, of course, probably the one he's best known for is in the original series as Baylock.
I hope you relish it as much as I.
Holodeck mishap for 400. Picard's detective character he plays when he, Crusher, and Data get trapped on the holodeck. Who is Dixon Hill? Federation planets, 400. Data was initially found on this planet. That is Omicron Theta. Name this bridge for 400. The USS Defiant. Trek Tech for 400. If you can dream it, it can create 3D images wrapped in a force field. The holodeck. Let's go over to Paramount Sucks. The Star Trek movies seemingly appear and disappear from this streaming service, which they own. Paramount Plus. The Rocketeer for $400. This picture's of the Rocketeer himself.
And thank you for beaming me here and enabling me to see a truly beautiful woman.
Now, a little bit of Star Trek knowledge is he was actually up for the role of Riker too, and I believe he came in second place too. Of course, Jonathan Frakes. Now we move on to the 600 round, and I just want to give some props to Derek for the T-shirt. Thank you very much, sir. It is awesome. Holodeck mishap for 600. This Sherlock villain became the Enterprise's bad guy twice. Professor Moriarty. Federation planets for 600. The only visual way to tell them apart from humans is their irises are completely black. Betazoids. Let's name that bridge for 600. The USS Voyager. Trek Tech. 600. Parties are a lot less fun with this substitute for a real-world drink. Synthahol. Paramount Sucks. 600. Paramount rushed the production of this movie, which robbed us of two iconic crews sharing the screen at the same time. Star Trek Generations. Leonard Nimoy could have directed. We could have had Kirk on the bridge of the Enterprise D, and it could have been so cool. I don't hate Generations, but it could have been so much more. The Rocketeer for 600. Nikolai Rosenko.
I'm paying you well. Does it matter who I work for?
It matters to me. I may not make an honest buck, but I'm 100% American. I find no honor in this whatsoever, Captain. You will forgive me if I don't stay.
Now we're going to the 800 round. It's going to get harder. And I'm going to take the opportunity to say, again, if you like what you're watching, make sure you subscribe, make sure you like the video, and drop some comments below. Really, in the comments, we're looking for feedback. We're looking for category suggestions, question suggestions, anything you got for us, drop it down there. Now, the 800 round. Holodeck mishaps. The character that Major Kira's pattern is injected into when she and others are beamed into during an emergency situation. Anastasia Kamenov. Federation planets for the 800. This species once hunted and ate betazoids. The Cadians. Pronunciation might be Cadians. You do with it what you want. Let's name that bridge. And that bridge is from Strange New Worlds, the USS Enterprise. Now we're moving over to Trek Tech. This tech essentially uses another dimension to be able to work. Subspace communication. Oh, the ways Paramount sucks for 800. Unfortunately, usually underwhelming, this is the date of Star Trek Day every single year. September 8th. And now we're going to close out the 800s with the Rocketeer.
Tell him the dream is over. Tell him Howard Hughes said so. Will! I'll bet you never thought you'd see me again.
It's good to see you, sir.
Yeah, sure it is. You look like you're about to faint.
He was a admiral, of course, because he's an admiral, and that's what they do in Star Trek. Going to the final round, going to get harder. Ensign Tendi and Ensign Rutherford have to run through multiple holodeck environments to avoid this murderous simulation. It's the pesky Badgie. Federation Planets 4000. This telepathic species used a crystal to allow them to bond with others and share their thoughts. The Helene. Let's close out and name that bridge. The USS Discovery. Trek Tech. It works by scanning the electromagnetic spectrum from 1 Hz to 100,000 terahertz, and transmitting detected signals to the brain. And that is the visor. Partly due to scheduling conflict and partly because of CBS interference, he stepped down as a showrunner early in the development of Star Trek Discovery. And that person is Brian Fuller, also from Star Trek Voyager and other projects as well. I feel like the 1,000-point round, a little easier this time around overall. Let me know what you think. Then we're going to kill the board with a Rocketeer for 1,000. He's known for Rom, Sovak, Par Lenore, and a random trill in Star Trek Insurrection.
Let's go, Lenny. We can't get caught with... Rom, Assistant Manager for Policy and Clientele. Reporting for work, brother.
What? Did you think you could just walk back in here and get your old job back?
Actually, I'm a spy.
All right, how's everybody doing? We're about to go to Final Jeopardy. I'm going to show you the category, and then make your wager before the question hits. Star Trek Strange New Worlds. Strange New Worlds is our Final Jeopardy answer, but it'll also be the first category next week. And the reason I'm doing that is because I kind of want to celebrate the new season that comes out July 17th. I've enjoyed Strange New Worlds, and I want to give season 1, which the questions will be mostly about, next episode of Star Trek Jeopardy. Make your wager. Let's go to the answer. He composed the theme for Star Trek Strange New Worlds. And that person is Jeff Russo. Now, thank you again for joining us for Star Trek Jeopardy Episode 2. We'll be back in about another month to do Episode 3, and let us know how we're doing in those comments by liking and by subscribing. Thanks for joining me on this. We'll see you next time. And as always, every Monday, Keeping Up with the Cardassians does drop a podcast. Hope you have a great day. We'll see you next time. Subscribe. Oh, see, okay.
You're there.
I was there. I'm gonna put this in. I'm gonna put this after it too. All this stupid shit. To Star Trek Jeopardy. Did it? See? Damn close. If you like what you so damn close. Mm-hmm. So damn close. Hello and welcome to Star Trek.
Hello and welcome to Star Trek Jeopardy episode.
Can't say the first line.
Hello, welcome to Star Trek Jeopardy episode.
Hello and welcome to Star Trek Jeopardy. Oh, Jesus Christ! I can't say the word Jeopardy. So 2. I'll do that one more time actually because I want to finger it. Now let's go check it. Like and subscribe. Like and subscribe. Damn there, mother. Hi, my name is Rob, and I've got. It's not tumble over my own words. It'd be great. And I'm from the Keeping Up with the Kardashians podcast. I just laughed because I figured you were laughing. Hi, my name. Ice cream truck distracted me. I'm gonna wait till.
Want to go get ice cream and you feel better?
Yeah, right. Someone competent can do this.
Yeah, 2